Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here. I'm guys. Today we are doing summer stories. That's a better title. Summer stories. So, if you guys enjoy, smash the like button, turn notifications, subscribe if you guys are new, and share it to all your friends. And let's go. Okay. So first story. Yeah, we'll do the story first. So first, summer story, and this is a camp story. So, basically, when I was at camp this one time, it was my third week of camp, and it was my friend Bernardo. I had like a quad of friends, right? It was me, my friend Thomas, my friend Bernardo, and my friend Kenzie. So, we were on Bernardo's phone, and we saw some interesting things. We saw a video of, if I remember this correctly, it was a video of somebody like shaking their bootas, and then we saw another video where someone was not shaking it, but like showing off their tatas, and we were all utterly confused about why this man has this stuff saved. I want to say it wasn't his liked TikToks or whatever. It was saved on his phone. Saved. Why does he have that saved? Also, the reason I pause here is to make the video funnier. But it was saved. I don't know why it was saved. And my friend Kenzie, all of us watched it. All of us saw it. We were like next to him. My friend Kenzie, Thomas, and me, and another friend who wasn't necessarily in the quad, Keith. We were so confused, and we were like, "Whoa!" And it I don't know why. I don't understand what the point of him saying these things. Paul, you look like you have something to say. Say it. You're here to make the video funny. Say what you have to say.
Kids.
Kids.
Well, adults too, because I've had no self-love.
We did the moment of when we checked your Instagram today. Remember?
Oh yeah, but that wasn't my moment. That's like I thought.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, next summer story. Right. So this is when I was in Ohio for 2 weeks with my dad. There was this person, like this person's house. Their wall was like, the wall was here. It cut off, and the rest of the wall was like here. If you could see the thing. So my dad was like, try to do a dip. What a dip is where you hold yourself up, go down, go back up. I was trying to hold myself and put myself down, and I go back up. I would like try to reel this in my hand, and I fell, like very, very hard. I busted my lip, my chin got scraped, my head was pounding, and I was dripping blood from somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. And it was bad. My knee got scraped. If I could find the scrape mark somewhere on my kneecap. What was I say? Yeah, my knees got scraped. I'm pretty sure if I do this, I can see it. Yeah, that's right there. Yeah, I was very hurt, and I didn't go to work after that for like a day. And then the following day, I just stayed in the car because it was so bad. I didn't work for like 2 days because I had headaches straight for 2 days, and it was a very, very embarrassing moment for my life, and it no.
So yeah, I would have laughed. I would have laughed so hard. I would have laughed so hard in your face.
Oh my gosh!
Not asking for help.
It wasn't like I fell on my back either. Like I fell because I fell this way, like on my face, on my stomach, like bam, this way. It was concrete. It was very hard. I laid in the car the rest of the time we were there, and we went home, and it was bad. I was limping for like a day. My legs felt like poo poo, or like the front of my legs at least. It was not good, dude.
If dumb ways to die. If dumb ways to die.
I wish we could play the music.
Had a sequel.
Wait, let me see your phone. Oh, dang it. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, next story. So this story is also from when I was in Ohio. We were driving down, going back home. And, you know, in Ohio, you see some strange things. Some strange thing happened. And we was at the house prior to us going home. We saw a bunny zooming across the lawn that could have the zoomies, right? So we go home. And we see a deer on somebody's lawn. And you think it was like a Christmas decoration, right? But it moved. It moved. And we all started dying laughing because we all thought it was like a statue or something. And it moved. And it was just a deer. A deer just standing on somebody's lawn. How do you deal with a deer on somebody's lawn? Imagine walking out of your house and be like, wow, it's a deer. What do you do? What do you do? What? That Ohio is strange. I don't understand.
Okay. First of all, one of the first. Oh, you said you saw the bunny.
Yeah.
Zooming.
Yeah.
Was there a tortoise?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just the bunny.
You should have asked the bunny where was the tortoise.
It was already gone. It was. It was no.
But the hare lost, which means the hare should be slow, which means you had time to catch up with the hare after the hare had ran with tortoise. You're completely racing. Or if you knew the hare was going this way, you could have went the other way by the tortoise, because the tortoise is slower than the hare, which means the tortoise would be somewhere way on the other direction. You gotta think of these things. Like a real life story. That's a very popular story come to life. You know how rare that is? That's like dating a blonde girl and finding a perfect glass slipper.
You said dating a blonde girl?
Yes, and finding the perfect glass slipper, you know?
Wait, hold on. You said dating a blondes are everywhere.
And let's say she wanted a slipper. And none to fit. And she found the perfect glass slipper. And you bring her to a dance or a ball. And maybe meet her grandmother.
Okay. Next story. Okay, so this is another camp story. So this is the second week of camp. So this is before the story I told earlier. So my friends and me were big Harry Potter fans, right? So we decided to take a Harry Potter test. Of course, I was a Gryffindor because I'm that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Anyways, we got it. So my friend really didn't want to be a Hufflepuff, right? She took a test. Ironically, she got a Hufflepuff. So we took it again. What was she? A Hufflepuff. We took it a third time. She was a Hufflepuff. She had a fit for a whole 3 minutes, and then we had to be like, lady, you're a Hufflepuff. Calm down. It's okay. Okay? People like Hufflepuff. Our teacher was a Hufflepuff. But it's okay. You're a Hufflepuff. It's fine. And she was so cool. She was like, what? And it was, oh my goodness.
First off, Hufflepuff sucks.
Hey, don't do Hufflepuff like that.
Gryffindor is the only real house
Don't do
Harry Potter.
Don't do Hufflepuff like that, okay? My teacher at the time was a Hufflepuff. She was a Hufflepuff. Okay, don't do Hufflepuff like that.
She was probably a mean teacher and gave you F's and everything, okay?
She wasn't. No, it was camp, so it's not like we got grades. But no, she was a nice teacher. She was a cool person.
Well, she probably gave you the most boring tasks to do the whole day.
Oh my goodness.
Made you stay in the hot, like Mr. Crocker. There we go. She was Mrs. Puff. There you go, Mrs. Puff. Hufflepuff. Come on.
Next story. So this story Oh god. Okay, so this story is interesting, to say the least. So today, we were not today, sorry, but in this story at the time, we were playing Uno, and it was me, Paul, and his mother, and we were going to 10. I had 7. He had 0. And his mother had 5. We play a game. His stepmother has Uno, right? In my hands, I have a swap cards. Meaning, I can swap your hand. Give me Uno. Thank you. At the time, I did not check my hand. And did not play the card. And draw the card because I didn't have the color. And she got Uno. The dumbest mistake I've ever made in Uno history is not playing that card. I had it. I could have used it. But I draw the card instead. At that point, I did not play the rest of the game. I quit. I went to my room in shame. And did not play the game at all. For the rest of the time. At all.
That may be the dumbest mistake in Uno history, period. Period. Who does it?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. What?
What a loser.
You had 0 at the time.
Okay, I had 0.
It would have been 10-5-0 if I kept playing.
Okay, so I had 0 for like 17 games in a row. Okay, I didn't win one game.
Exactly.
The next day.
He did not get 1 point.
The next day. Right?
No, not the exact day. It is that day, not the next day. That day.
Yeah, I know. That day, I had 0 points.
0, not 1. We played
games, yeah.
7 plus 5 is 12. We played 12 rounds. He did not get 1 singular win. So you can be quiet about dumb mistakes.
Well, it was like 10 because I mean, when the game ended, I still had no points. It was like 10 to 9 to 0. Something like
no, that. It was. I had 7.
Oh, yeah, you quit because you were losing. Yeah.
Next story, and probably the last one. Okay, so this is another camp story to end out with a bang. So the camp, we have this place called the Hands-On Hall, right? It's an area in the museum where it's called the camp was at a place called an IMAG, and in the camp there was these building blocks, right? Someone put these like 4 pieces in like it was kind of like in a triangle. So they put these 4 pieces together and put like a thick rod in the middle. And they were on this side. My dumb behind wanted to flip it to this side because they kind of went like this. So I went on this side, and at the moment I try to flip it over, one of them kind of detaches from the other and I fall. Did I fall on my face? No. I fell on my kneecaps, and the ground was so hard. My kneecaps hurt for a long time after that. And that was after the fact that I already got my kneecaps injured from working in Ohio. It hurt a lot. Like, really bad.
So first off, full disclosure, I had 0 knowledge of this.
and also I want to say, it was in front of Mackenzie.
Oh.
She saw the whole thing. And I was trying to impress her. I was trying to do it because I'm like, okay, maybe I want to try to do this. And then she was right there.
So you fell in front of the crush.
She's not my crush. She's my friend. This guy can't. No, she's not my crush. Be good.
What they all say, buddy?
What do you mean?
What they all say?
What do you mean? Okay, she's not my crush. Okay, she's not. Anyways, moving on. You can shush. From the actual fall itself, because you keep talking about me because
Stop falling.
What do you mean? It's not my fault. The thing just ding. I don't know. It was unstable. It was. I don't know, man. It was my fault. It was my fault. Okay. Why are you thinking that for?
Clumsy Uno loser.
Sir, you got 0 for 3 matches before my dumb mistake. Might I add you? 3 times.
And the next day, who won first?
You got one point, sir.
I won first. It don't matter. Bye-bye.
Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.